Hey everybody, I hope this is working. Uh, I think it's working. It's been too long since I've recorded a video. Uh, I I can make excuses, but you don't want to hear them. You want to see me play some scrolls and be ridiculous. I don't know if I'm that ridiculous now that I think about it. Maybe I should be more ridiculous. That should be my resolution. So anyway, uh, new patch 8.7. This is not going to be a patch video. This is still our road to beta videos because that's what I'm doing. But we'll do a little mini update on 0.87 because it affects our road to beta, and we'll talk about that. One of the things in this patch, well, I guess it was in the previous patches, this new splash screen is pretty cool. I like this little Twitter battle that just went on between Carnalizer and Mons. Pretty ridiculous. You should follow them on Twitter because they're funny guys. Anyway, Scrolls changelog 0.87. One of the biggest things we're looking at is changes to the scrolls that we actually own. You can see you can see this at scrolls.com, but you can see there's lots of cool stuff here. One of the things that affects us is that Cannon Automaton has changed. It's now it doesn't have 6 health anymore, it has 4 health, but it reduces all damage dealt to it by 1. And actually, that seems pretty good. It seems like it typically takes at least 2 hits to kill a Cannon Automaton. So, as a result, it in some ways has an additional point of health, and then it can also survive like a Ragged Wolf or some silly 1 point of damage. It just takes that on the chin and says, forget about you. So it seems like that's, even though its health was reduced, it definitely feels like it's going to be okay because of this extra ability. And then the attack of 5, I think it used to deal 4 damage, so the fact that it does 5 damage now is pretty great. So this is just, I'm thinking this is an overall improvement. Unleashing her power, this was done, I'm just going to say, to stop the abuse of people using Unleashing her power on opposing creatures and then using one of the myriad of 1 damage spells to take it out. I did that quite often. Some other stuff is the Art and Blast Strike. Faith Blessing looks like it could be playable. Rig now costs 1. I think that is good. I don't know if that makes it playable in a non-structured deck. Vader of the Wild costing 1 seems really good. It makes it so that you can get 3 resources on turn 2, but I think in growth there's not anything really ridiculous to capitalize on that. So while it's definitely an upgrade, you have to consider what it means to speed it up that much. So. End of Reason would be really interesting. This is one of those where I think in a previous video for this road to beta, we have sold an End of Reason because it was not playable. But this looks like it could be a legitimate finisher, or no, it's a control scroll. So it looks like it could be an interesting way to sort of maintain things, maintain board position, or I don't actually know. Anyway, we'll probably chat about these on the Scroll Show, so I won't dig too much into these. I just wanted to point out that we're dealing with some new stuff here. One of the things that happened is kind of funny, kind of minor. The resolution changes. This used to be a screen that would pop up, and actually they tell you this in the notes, is the config dialog on launching the game for setting the resolution has been removed, and now you can set it in the in-game settings. I didn't realize this, and I went to record a video, and I can't record videos at full screen, so I freaked out for a second because I thought I was no longer able to record videos because I couldn't change the resolution. And I thought it was because I was on a Mac, but I had a mini freak out there for a moment. Anyway, no music. I've been trying to do music, but I don't think it comes across on the YouTube videos. I'll have to dig into why Obviously my system audio. Anyway, sorry, getting way off base. Yeah, system audio. I'm not sure why it doesn't record. It records my microphone, but not that. Anyway, this is the deck. If you didn't remember, just stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Pretty much kind of pseudo-aggressive mid-range. I'll call it mid-range. It's got some late-game stuff, but yeah, no, that's not true. It is a late-game deck. So anyway, let's hop in, battle the hard AI, see what happens. Hey, Anzan. Quick match. Hard AI. Yeah, it's been way too long, guys. And this is my first game back. I didn't do any like practice prep games, so you get to see how rusty I am. Oh, one thing I wanted to do was try and explain my decisions a little bit more in this process. I'll probably do a tactics video, maybe in the next scroll show, about specifically about making these decisions for sacrificing and such. But looking at this hand, I think I hold on to Iron Whip because of the countdown, the ability for countdown reduction. I don't know what my opponent's playing yet, but if I go turn 1 Gravelock and then he goes turn down, there's countdown reduction. I see value in it. I think I might actually let go with a Fury here, just because I could see myself casting plating. So countdown reduction on this one, good. Countdown reduction of Fury, I think less so early. Fury's sort of a game winner for me. Oh, okay, so we're playing against another energy deck. I have no idea what that means for me, but probably means Iron Whip's not as good as plating in this instance. I think that's the case. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna burp. Okay, burns. Burns are good. I think I actually hold on to Infernal Blast here, because the AI likes to play Gulabbers and Destroyers and such, and so dealing an extra point to have a burn target is good. But as I say that, I'm going to let it go because I have a burn target that I don't need that for, and then on my next turn I can cast this Outcast. Yeah, that's where that Infernal Blast would have been good. But we're going to be okay. Ooh. Decision. So we could burn the Destroyer. I think we actually wait. We pitch Bombard. Get us to 5. We're going to push back on him. Put out the Outcast. We're waiting because I didn't want to waste. It feels like I waste my burns if I don't get to draw the scroll with them. I know it's kind of silly, but ooh, a Magma Pack. I think we pitched the Mortar here. Yeah, we'll put the Magma Pack down on the Destroyer and then cast out the Scattergunner. And that takes care of the Destroyer. Again, the versatility of Magma Pack. Oh yeah, that'll be good. Okay, so this is the new combat damage for the automatons reduced by 1, so we're not going to hit them with a Gravelock Raider. We're going to put in damage for the Outcast. We're going to pitch the Magma Pack. We're going to shift to protect our Scattergunner. And then we'll put down an Outcast. And then we can burn next turn when this thing is in was in death range, because as you can see it says all combat damage, so this doesn't count as combat damage, so it'll still kill it. Part of me wants to put down the Copper Arcanon Automaton, but part of me wants to leave it until we might have a better target. I think we'll leave it in our hand for now. Yeah, okay. So now we can, let's see, we can pitch, oh no, we're going to burn, because burn is good. Then we're going to slide over our scattergunner. Lose our destroyer. Cannon automaton. Actually, put the cannon automaton in the middle. We're doing that because we can obviously get to the Iron Ogre from here, but if for some reason we get a better copper automaton target, the mobility is nice. Oh, but we're going to lose the Thunder Surge. Wow. Okay. I'm doing some shifting here so as not to just get completely crushed by Thunder Surge, even though I put myself in a terrible position. Wow. I wish I wasn't as bad at this game as I am. Yep. Whew. Thunder Surge, guys. Don't forget about it. That's what happens. Charge Coil's good at staying ahead, but so is Clock Library. I think we cast Clock Library. Yeah, alright, so we get a chance to redeem ourselves a little bit here. Not as much as we'd want, but we'll put down the Clock Library in the back. I don't know if that's... actually don't know if that's a good play or not to put the Clock Library in the back. It kind of feels like you would rather want it in the front, because if it just dies protecting your stuff, then that's fine too. But I don't know. I want to actually move this Outcast over so that he can... I have a feeling we won't actually attack in that lane, but I just opened myself up to a big bad Thunder Surge. So we'll try and minimize our Thunder Surge damage. And then we can at least here use our Magma Pack on our Copper Automaton, and that will be crap. Crap. That sucked. Okay. Well, we take out the Destroyer here for sure. I think we pitch and see what we get. Ah, nice. Okay. So we have to take out the Destroyer. I mean, yeah, we have to take out the Destroyer. And we put down an Elder. I think we have a turn of not having to worry about that guy. Yeah. Again, opening ourselves up to Thunder Surge damage, but it's less of an or less impactful in this big health team with Spark. That'll be good. Still holding on to Magma Pack here. I think that might be the best way to deal with this guy. Maybe not. Let's pitch and see what we get. A Charge Quill. Okay. We're gonna put... yeah. So 4 Spark. Yeah. We put this out. We let Charge Quill sit up front, and then we put down a Scattergunner, and we'll do that up here, just to not completely put ourselves in a terrible position. Part of me wants to push, we'll do that, there we go. We definitely need to kill that Cannon Automaton next turn, so we're going to, okay, we don't care about that. Oh, we care about that. Okay. How do we do that then? Let's see. Oh, we have double Spark. Okay. Double Spark works. Okay. So We push over, that's 6. Yeah, okay, so we have double spark. And then so double spark is going to take out this cannon automaton because of the way damage reduction would work. We wouldn't be able to one-shot him with anything on the board. So clock library, that clock library definitely drew us into some good stuff here. I think we're going to pitch this clock library just because we have enough threats in our hand and enough stuff that we can do. But I think we're going to double spark, which then that limits our options on what we can accomplish for this turn. But we'll put this gun automaton back there, and that'll do it. Charge coil does a point. Points. Death. Violent dispersal, that sucks. We push over. We don't have to cast the Elder this turn because it doesn't actually help us right off the bat, so we can do Cannon Automaton Gravelock Raider, but we do want to cast that Elder at some point because of the amount of damage it could potentially give us, so we're sacking this other Automaton so we can put out a big team. Doing a little bit to play around Thunder Surge, just put our units in an interesting formation there. We'll do a point to this guy, make him sparkable, even though I don't know we will spark him. Ooh, this could suck. We're getting bombarded. Oh, no, okay. Let's see. I think can we cast Ember Bonds on? Yep, okay. We'll pitch the clock library. Okay. 6, 8, 5, 7. Okay. Not really a big deal. No, not really. Okay. I was a little bit concerned about that destroyer. I'm actually less concerned about that destroyer in the long run or in retrospect. But we'll put we can't double spark, so or double Ember Bonds, but we'll give him one shot. We'll take out that guy. And then the gun automaton comes down. Kind of a bummer because we're missing out on 2 points of damage that Elder could have done, but we have to worry more about what this team is doing. We'll put that gun automaton there. Not the best place, but it's a place. Starting to think that I misplaced that charge coil. Probably could have put it up top, just to keep it out of my way. It feels like this middle lane is kind of where I want to be dealing damage, but if I can get this cannon automaton off the on one more attack here, we'll be all right. We're gonna pitch the Ember Bonds here, I think, so that we can play Outcast Elder. And we know that this guy's dying next turn, or I guess we hope. We could not die, but it's just a risk we're gonna take. We will put 5 damage in the middle lane, and then we'll put this Elder up top. We may, in fact, just fight on this top lane, so we'll see. We'll push this guy down to make it so Thunder Surge isn't great. Like, that was like linking a whole team together. Yeah, we'll see what happens. There we go. Ooh, bummer. Let's see. 3. Let's pitch to draw. Another charge coil. That's tough. 3-2. Oh, somebody that's dying. Let's put this guy here, and then make sure we take out this automaton. We have to stack 5 points on it because it would be, dang it, we don't get to take out that automaton. We may still take out that automaton, but it doesn't look like we're going to. And then we're going to leave that charge coil off the board. That seems wrong. Yeah. We'll leave that charge coil off the board. I think it clogs the works, and I feel like, oh, we got lucky there. Or no, we didn't. Yeah, I feel like that charge coil wouldn't really put us in a great spot. We'll try it. Pitching the mortar. Now we're pitching the coil. An Infernal Blast, that'll help. Oh, we can't get both. We'll take the guy who matters. Then we do 4 points down there. Or 4 points up there. Ooh, almost. Try. We'll put down a plating to protect ourselves. That puts us in a really good spot, so we're going to leave the mortar out of this. We probably could have won it there. Actually, I don't know if that's true. I think we still would have been short. So we'll definitely win it next turn, though, so that's kind of okay. Magma Pack? Oh, Fury, that'll work. Okay. So let's... we can just win it, but I was just seeing if we could win it with, like, crazy amounts of damage. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. This will be interesting. We'll get to take out as much as possible here. I know we had the win in the top lane, but I wanted to take out this bottom lane because I'm weird. This middle lane. There we go. Point. 3 points. And then 2 points. Yep. There we go. Hopefully we get 200 plus gold for that. Yay, that was a lot of gold. That multiplier I think helped. So that gives us 1,000 gold. Let's buy some stuff. Hey guys. It's at the store. Part of me actually wants to buy that Bombard. I think at this point a Bombard would really help the deck out. And let's compare. Alright, so I've got 1,000 gold. If I need to, I would have bought that Bombard. Let's see if 1,000 gold in purchasing energy scrolls gets me better off than 1,000 gold towards one Bombard. So. Oh, I love when that happens. Okay, there you go. So we got a Bombard. That was good. That was good. Okay. We could get our third Bombard. Let's buy some other stuff. Okay, actually, let's do that. Alright, so we just got a Hell Splitter mortar. Let's profit off of our 4th Hell Splitter mortar. Because that is number 4. You can see we got 4. We sell that guy. Boom, 200 gold. So then we can buy this bombard. I like it. That super helped us. Let's hit up the deck builder. Wait, did we already have 2 bombards? I think we already had 2 bombards. I'm gonna be so mad if we already had 2 bombards. Oh, whew! Whew! I had a little bit of a heart attack there. I was like, wait a second. We already have a 2nd bombard. I'm a dummy. Sweet. So now we have 3 bombards. That makes our ranged guys even better. So our ranged guys for the time being are this guy, this guy. Oh, we're still missing a cannon automaton. That's actually pretty big, even though he's an uncommon. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, oh, and let's not forget our destroyers and our Hell Splitter mortars are also impacted by bombard. So, I think wait, are we still missing a burn? Oh, man, I haven't looked at this deck in a while. We were missing some stuff. Well, we're at a point, actually, at an interesting point where there's lots of stuff I want to keep in this deck, and there's only so much space available. We're getting to the point where we're having to make tough cuts. I think Iron Ogre might come out. I think we're at the point where we can do that. Because he doesn't progress our strategy of Gravelocks. He doesn't work or synergize with any of our ranged efforts. We may be looking at letting go of Iron Ogre. Let's do it. I've played decks without Iron Ogre in the past, and they've done fine. It is comforting to have. It's nice to know that at some point I could just drop a big 7-cost dude. But what that also does for us is it lowers the cost of our whole deck to 6, or the max cost of our deck to 6. Not that means we're going to stop at 6, but we don't have to necessarily get to 7, or we're not hurting ourselves by not getting to 7 earlier. Because if we draw that Iron Ogre, we'll just kick ourselves. Let's see. I still value plating. Iron Whip's great. Ember Bond seems good too. I think we're getting to the point, like the nitty-gritty, the stuff that I think I want out. Charge Coil I have fun with, but it might actually not have space. We might not have space for Charge Coil. Destroyer just got a lot better with 2 more bombards, so I'm hesitant to take that out. I'm almost enticed to put a 4th or a 3rd destroyer in because I have 3 bombards, and then that plus the double fury, and I don't know, there's a lot of tricks you can do with destroyer. So this is what we're looking at taking out right now. We need space for one thing. It may come down to Magma Pack, even though I love Magma Pack, and it's so situationally powerful at times. I may have to let it go. Because Ember Bonds, I like what Ember Bonds does as far as damaging control. It, if necessary, it can take out anything, but it's good at taking out the 2 cost or the 2 health stuff, obviously. But 2 points of damage recurring. Yeah, I'm saying Ember Bonds sticks around. Iron Whip's so good at just randomly beating your opponent when they the whole countdown manipulation of Iron Whip, and then on top of that, it also does a point of damage. So if something's sitting at 1 point of health, an Iron Whip will take it out. So it also has a defensive strategy. Let's see. It's a charge coil or a magma pack, I think. I think that's what we're at. Magma pack, charge coil. I think I need to take the magma pack out. No. I'm taking out the charge coil. I'm running 2 charge coils. That seems wrong. I think I'm going to regret that decision. Yeah. I think I'll regret that decision, but we'll play it and we'll see. That's one of the beauties of how this whole thing works. Let's make sure that, okay, decks are saving. We'll go ahead and call it there. Call that a video. I'll probably play another one right now, but we'll make that video number 7. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. As always, you guys are the reason I do this for you folks. So, and I love it. It's fun doing it. So, oh, what do I say? Oh, I say until next time. Yeah, that's what I say. So until next time. See you guys.